Hey y'all, I just wanted to talk about the upcoming astrology for this week. So on Thursday, April 20th at around 12:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have a solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, and this will kick off the eclipse series that will occur in the signs of Aries and Libra over the next 2 years. Also, this eclipse occurs pretty close to the North Node, and we haven't had an eclipse in the sign of Aries that close to the North Node in quite some time, like a couple of decades. And as you know, Aries is a very fiery sign. It wants to jumpstart things, it wants to be in action, it wants to move around. But at the end of this week, Mercury is going to retrograde in the sign of Taurus. So as you know, Taurus is a very practical sign. It's very earthy. It wants to get straight to the point. It wants to know how is this working, and what's not working, what needs to be fixed in order for it to work. And it wants to do it in the most practical way. So we are going to have like a clash of two types of energy. You got fiery Aries over here, and then earthy practical Taurus that kind of want to work in its own time at its own speed, whereas Aries wants to charge straight ahead. So we just have that clash of energy that's happening this week. And as you know, Mercury retrogrades are great times for making edits, reviewing, and revamping, whereas Aries wants to charge ahead and get the process started and get it kicked off. So you may see some challenges this week. You may see a clash of energy. You may see some agitation in people because of that. Another thing is that this eclipse is going to square Pluto. And then a couple of hours later, when the sun moves into Taurus, is going to be like a more exact square with Pluto. So we will see some tension and some challenges with this eclipse. Eclipses work in a way where they change the energy around us. So you see endings and beginnings. And because this is a solar eclipse, it's going to be a new moon eclipse. So it's like an eclipse that's on steroids. I personally don't like to do rituals or manifesting around eclipses, because eclipse energy can be very erratic and unstable, and you don't want that in the things you're trying to manifest. So just be mindful of that. This is a great time to review some things. Eclipses tend to reveal things. And because it's so close to Pluto, you know, Pluto rules the underground. You're likely to see a lot of things bubbling up to the surface or things revealing themselves. So we do have a very busy week. We are right back into eclipse season. So we will definitely get some action, but take your time as much as you can, just because Mercury will be retrograding, and that's the planet of communication. So things are highly likely to get a little wonky. I will be back with a Mercury retrograde video and some tips on things that you can use to sort of navigate through that. But I hope that this was helpful, and stay tuned.